I had to go through the LEGO store 3 separate times to get all the new Spider-Verse CMF, and so I decided to get back at their annoying 5 per person rule by spending more money. And specifically, finding different ways I can scam LEGO and get more brick for my buck that you can maybe try yourself. So we're gonna start with these. There's 3 mystery minifigures in these, and we might have some fun surprises along the way. So if I can actually get these locks open, the cashier had to use 2 lock stickers, so that's already, you know I'm getting a steal on this one. Here's the box. Hold on, that's too many spoilers. Let me pull it out one by one. So we start with this, and I didn't mean to do this, but there's a bin at the kind of the end of the row of the pick-a-brick wall, where I think it's just LEGO store employees. They clean up all the junk that falls on the floor. There's so many, and things that people like start to build and then put away. There's a couple of really well thought out assemblies today. But they did not have these 2x4 white tiles on the wall, but they were in the junk drawer. So I think these are from a era gone by. So I decided to just fill in the gap here. There's missing one. I might have gotten a few of these ones as well, which I kind of want to do like a pathway with some of them. I don't think I got enough for that, but the idea is there. We got lots of these. Huge shout out to my wife for patiently waiting there with me and helping stack up some of these. So we've got, these are like 2 plates tall if I can pry apart 2 of them. But with 2 of them stacked up like that, it's actually kind of cool because it's like the same height as a width. Or no, it's not. Maybe not. Maybe you need to put, oh yeah, so yeah, the Lego math here, if I can get a thing here. Like, if you've ever watched a Lego Minecraft video, they like love to tell you that it's like, oh, 5 plates tall is the same as 2 bricks wide. And so that math checks out. But no, these are amazing as little hay bales. Normally I do yellow hay bales, but these have just such the right texture all the way around. I use like the yellow profile bricks that kind of, they don't look like great like this all the way around. So I might experiment with some tan ones. We've got a big stack of those. We've got some purple walls. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but I know when I was doing the dog video, I wish I had more colors like this to experiment with different things. This could be a good facade for something, and then maybe I would have to order some more of those. But hey, I got these way cheaper than they offer on their online pick-a-brick store. If I cared a little bit more, I could like go through all these, add up how many I got, and like see the value like exactly. But I don't even edit for this channel other than just like minor little things. So I'm not gonna bother with that. But just trust me, it is way a better deal if you get it like in pick-a-brick on the pick-a-brick wall because you can stack up little things. I apologize, I can't talk. I wish I could edit that out, but hey, this is a channel that I can practice my speech with more and be a little bit more able to say off the cuff, because in my main channel videos I script everything and it takes me so long to like read the script because I have to do multiple takes of every line, and I only get 1 take of this line or this video, so that's why on the 3rd channel. Subscribe if you're new, by the way. That's what I'm doing. Anyways, I didn't even like talk about these pieces. A lot of these clear 1x1 bricks. This is my favorite technique. I'm gonna need a brick separate. Can I pry off? Okay, but the inside is where it's cool. So there's these little slices of 4 different headlight bricks. You can stack them up in like these just ridiculous little patterns, and I stacked up 8 of those to surround with these 2x8 plates, and the end result was just like a very like sturdy, like densely compact. I should have done the shake test when I first opened this. Like I did a decent job of like completely filling this solid, but there was a little bit of wiggle room, so there's always room for improvement next time. But speaking of next time, I decided maybe next time I won't get minifigures. It's always fun to get them for like the thumbnail and retention, but they did not have the greatest options this time, so we'll start with the one that I did put on the thumbnail. Is this a monstrosity? I got this hairpiece because it's like, oh, this is the hairpiece from the Pearl Pirate Quartermaster. I did the, do I have it easily accessible? I don't know where she is. Anyways, her bandana is red, and so I was, oh, this is yellow. And I think this is even more like the, what's her name? The Luis? No. It's a heavy lift that I lift so humbly. Always keep the abuela in the family fumbling. What's her name? I don't know, from Encanto. But I think she wears a yellow bandana in that. So, like, hey, custom... what's her name? Custom Encanto minifigure people. Get on that. I know that's a very vibrant community. I don't know. But no, so this definitely does not go with this at all. Like, it makes it way worse. No, but this is a wrestler, and I don't know if they had some just plain blue legs. I don't know if there was like specific blue legs that went with it. But hey, this is a fun wrestler. It goes with, do I have, I don't know. I just keep saying, do I have this easily accessible? I feel like I do have that somewhat easily accessible. No, Series 1 has a wrestler. Maybe there's even a wrestler in the Olympics series. But this is a blue one. So it has kind of a fun luchador mask, a big eagle bracelet thing, and then I got a blue fox or wolf or whatever tail that kind of matches these legs. So that's kind of fun. So there's our first minifigure. I apologize. Some plates to just fill out. There's like a little bit of space at the top here, so I had to get those. Blue flags. I wish they were red flags because of the video I'm working on right now, but blue is also good. I have I was gonna say a decent amount of flags, but I don't. I should get some more flags. Here we go. So this is the trick that the LEGO employees don't want you to know. I stacked up a bunch of these 4 wide window pieces, and because there's a lot of dead space in them, I decided, you know what, I need some more green cheese slopes in my life. So I like painstakingly let's see if I can simulate this. Oh, I like stuck these in there, and then they're not tall enough to like fit between these gaps, so you're gonna have to push each one individually. Bloop. And I just sat here for like 5-10 minutes while my wife is ready to go. So comment W Mrs. B3 in the comments. She'll appreciate that. But anyways, we've got a bunch of windows, and we can just see the shower of the green cheese slopes as I take them apart. I kind of just filled in all the rest of the gaps with the green cheese slopes, because when I was doing the terrain work for the Series 25 ecosystem video, the very first one, I was running out of these for some reason. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to be doing a lot of terrain for the islands of Series 27ville. And I probably need some more of these. So that's where that came from. This just reminded me of s'mores. Hold on, again, we can spoil that. Okay, this reminded me of s'mores because I was just taking some of these log pattern bricks and tan. Some of these, they don't even like, they're not all 2x4s. Brown 2x4s, always need more of those. I have like a bin, I can't even show you right now. Is there any spoilers? Kind of. Sorry, I'm mic, but you can see I sort my bins. I should do a room tour. I really should do a room tour, but so I have the 2x4s, or 2x4s in color, and 2x2s in color, and 1x2s in color, and then the monochrome. So the monochrome ones I always run out of, and you can see it in the last video, or actually that's the next video. Whoops, timeline. I decided to post this first because, you know what, why not? But I got some gray, this is great content, gray and black 2x4s, and so now we have some brown 2x4s. Here, live, oh, I dropped it, okay. Live sorting, you're gonna love this. All right, I missed. I got one more chance here. Okay, I should not be looking at the camera while I do this. All right, anyways, back to the video. Thanks for watching, guys. We've got, what else is in here? A stack of teal and orange bricks. Hold on. Parry the stack of orange and teal bricks. I said that backwards. Yeah, these are some unique colors that I definitely don't use that often. And so you can see they're all greasy. We will... So with the Spider-Verse CMF, we had like gone and gotten 10 of them because you can do 5 per person. And then like we went and got lunch, and so I should have washed my hands after lunch because my hands are all greasy stacking these. So you can see like these annoying fingerprints. Oops. Yeah, this was like the first thing I did because I was like, oh, that's funny. No, but these are colors I don't use that often because I don't have very much of them. So the theory is, if I have more of them, I would... Do you want me to live sort? I will live sort. Don't you worry about it. All right, these are the colored ones. They're gonna go in that colored bin. Ready? I was actually looking in person this time and not at the viewfinder of the camera. Anyways, on top of that, we've got some 1x3. There is a lot of 1x3 bricks for some reason, including these ones. I might have shown these in a previous video, but the skin tone, the skin tone bricks are quite the thought. So We've got some of those and some brown ones as well. My memory's blurring of like what I've shown in the previous ones, because like there are probably like some repeats, but it's been several months since those, so might as well just talk about this again. 3x3 dark blue panels were like surprisingly useful in building both the arcade and the dinosaur skyscraper, because I used a lot of dark blue in both of those. So I was like, you know what? Who knows what else they could be useful in? I got a couple of them in like a very satisfying cube shape. Lot of these ones. These are gonna take forever to pry apart. You can just hear the satisfying. Here, let's like put it next to the microphone. Yeah. I can't get one chunk apart. If I had a brick separator. I do have a brick separator. Let's go. Can I even get it in there? And that might be an off-camera thing. Oh, that is ridiculous. I'm gonna pay the price. Yeah, this is why the LEGO store employees don't want you to know this, because they want to save you from the pain and suffering of taking these apart. All right, well, I need a bunch of white wedges, just a bunch of white plates in general for the video after next, so I gotta start early, start strong. Lots of leaves in, this is sand green. Very, very nice color to have. I don't have a ton of these. I want more of the big variety. I don't know if I have any in like the big variety of this kind of leaf. You can kind of see they're all still connected. If you got enough of these, you know, this would be massive, but you could do like a giant leaf circle. I don't know what that would accomplish, because you could just do a circle of these like flat like that, but that would be cool. But you know what's cooler? Shout out to my wife. She did all this. Oh boy. This took a while. So these are the relatively new like wedge plates that go all the way to the top. Can I grab a wedge plate without doing too much damage to my video setup? Here's the old wedge plates. And they have this like nub at the top where it's kind of useful because it can like line up with plates like that. But if you want to do a triangle, if you had two of these, imagine, I'm not going to get another one. I'm not going to be able to find the other half. That's the part of the battle. It creates like a flat top and makes a trapezoid instead of a triangle. With these are all the same one. So you can like, where's the other half? You can make a rectangle that actually fit on a 2x4 plate or brick like this. Very, very satisfying. But you can use one of these. Let's do some science here. All right, we're going to do two of them. Put that on there, and then if you get the other side, they had, thank goodness they have both of these, because that would have been annoying if I just had 20 of one of them and 0 of the other. But now I have 20 of both of them, and you can line them up, boom! That actually makes, okay, technically it's still a trapezoid because there is like a tiny bit of flat on the top, but for all intents and purposes, that is a triangle. So I'm excited to use that for certain space-related things, perchance. But do you know what else is perchance? That does not make any sense. Is it space related? It's not. It's the sleepy, dirty chef with a tutu and a red beanie and some like Native American pants. So pretty much the go-to whenever you go to the LEGO store. This is usually what I make. I thought all these pieces are something I don't have before and something I could use for something. So I decided to just combine them all, and like the figure itself doesn't actually need to make sense. Unlike this one, which also, I hope it doesn't make sense. But I think I mentioned these before. Bunch of white jumpers. I might need them for my giant white project. But you can kind of like tilt these around to twist and turn and make a lot of cool modern art sculptures that way. Look at that. Oh, that's satisfying. I got even more of them in there somewhere. Yeah. I'm sorry, LEGO. These guys, it makes it look like a very hungry caterpillar with like what even are these? It's like a round plate with a bar on it. Very, very useful piece. I don't have hardly any of them in dark gray, so I decided to stack them up. And of course you can't stack them up like normal, because they have the little nub on them. And so, I mean, I guess you could have done this, but that takes up too much space, you know? That takes up like double the amount of space as this. So I took a bunch of green hollow studs, which I can never get enough of those. Hollow stud silk song? actually might be releasing like the day before I post this video. They fill in the gaps, so that's what that's for. This is like the most boring. See, you know, earlier I did like the s'mores thing. I should have done that for this. These are just 2x4 whites to fill. Oh, should we live sort again? I'm gonna live sort again. All right, ready. Ready. Okay, wonderful. It's harder than it. All right, film yourself. No, okay. When you're trying to throw something in something far away while looking at a camera of you doing it. It's harder than it looks, okay? But let's just dump out all the remaining things. Not a whole lot of interesting things. Besides this, I kind of did the same technique as the Hungry Caterpillar using some of these brackets, which I think I've definitely shown before, and then some flowers on the inside. But I got bored and ran out of space, so that's where that ended. Other than that, some white clips, more green cheese slopes, and that's just about it for the Pick-a-Brick. But we have one more mystery figure to show, and so let's see. Comment down below which one is the most cursed. Is it this one, or... Oh, it's... Of course, it's the Sailor Mummy Boy Scout, also Native American leggings and cello. I don't know what these legs are supposed to be. They have the same kind of like rope on the bottom of them. Maybe it's a Ninjago recolor. Actually, that's definitely probably what it is, because it's like red and green like the Kai and Lloyd colors. But funny story about this cello piece. I bought one on Lego's online Pick-a-Brick for like $2, which is like 1/9 of this cost for all of this. Definitely got my money's worth here. Anyways, I got that, and then I decided there wasn't a lot of accessories. You get like, does it show kind of, you get one legs, one, get this off there, one torso, one head, one hairpiece, and this has 2 accessories, but you get 1 accessory. So it's like, you might as well grab something, and I think the tail and the tutu count as these accessories. But there wasn't anything that I didn't have really, or like wanted for the accessory on the front of the accessories. So I decided, yeah, let's just get another cello. And eventually I kind of want to buy that jazz club set before it retires later this year. So then that has another cello in it. I'll have 3 cellos. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But you know what? I was going to make a B3 joke, but B cello, B flat, B sharp. Be sure you're subscribed to this channel for more amazing content like this. Thank you so much for watching. Don't tell anyone who works at if your uncle works at Nintendo, don't tell him about these tricks. We gotta save these for the common man to be able to continue to get back at Lego a little bit for their exorbitant pricing. $18 for all this. Actually, this was $10, so like $28 for all this. Maybe not worth it, but you know what? Maybe the worth was the friends we made along the way. We're gonna do one more live sorting for the road. Be sure to watch this video next. It's just like this one if you somehow like this video. All right, you have to subscribe. Okay, I actually have to make this time. 3, 2, 1. Thanks for watching.